Hi, this is Ted. Today I want to talk about circling the wagons. It's an old expression that comes from the early 1800s, before we had trucks going across the country, before trains were going across the country. Before that were wagon trains. What are wagon trains? They were covered wagons, and those covered wagons were pulled by horses. And you would have several people going several of these in a straight line, or just doesn't matter if it's straight or not, but in a line. They're going out the same direction from the east to the west coast, or somewhere to the west. As these wagon trains would go, every once in a while they would be under attack, either by thieves or by unfriendly Indians. Doesn't matter. Whatever kind of attack it might be, and they were rare, but it would happen. They would circle the wagons. They'd put them in such a way that you could protect the oxen and protect the horses on the inside of that wagon train circle. And then the people would fire rifles from the wagons themselves. And the women and children, of course, in the middle as well. Now, that has become an expression of kind of get yourself inward and protect yourself from that which is going on the outside, the battles going on the outside. And it's kind of what I feel is going on in the prophetic movement, because they have realized that they lost the election, and they were prophesying that the election would go to our president. It didn't. And I believe rather than admitting fault or whatever, they have been circling the wagons. They've been more and more turning to each other.
Say, Mr. Ralphie, I just know those bad guys would be coming for us in the end.
Don't worry, Dad, as long as I got old Blue.
Because, all right, I screwed up. I don't want to say that. Subconsciously, I feel it. But I believe I really heard from God. This is what they're going through. And how do I know I've been hearing from God? And those kinds of questions have to be hitting their heads. And how do they know? Well, like so many other things in life, when we have doubts and we have struggles, sometimes we need other people to help us. And we look to other people for confirmation. And that's what they're doing. They're looking to each other for confirmation. They're building up each other, helping each other to hold on and not to give up. And I kind of feel there's one guy, I'm going to give a little bit, give away something here. A lot of these people, I want to like them before I read into and before I learn what they're saying. I really do. And there's this Asian kid that I like him. I've only heard a few of his videos, and he's following perfectly in line with these characters. And my heart goes out to him. First of all, he doesn't have other wagons to surround himself with that I know of. He's kind of a loner, but he's got big YouTube following. Why? Because he's prophesying about the future. And I'll get into that another time, why prophecy is so popular now. And there are reasons, and they're not necessarily spiritual and godly reasons. They're very human reasons. But I'll get into that another time. But I do want to say, I kind of feel for this kid. He's all by himself. Whereby all these big named, and I think they have big ministries, and they have to protect their ministries, and they're under attack. And so they're just not giving up. They're not giving up, but they create that wagon train circle that's circling the wagons. And this is Ted. You have a good day.